What's going on, guys? jblader111 here, and today we have an unboxing of the 3DS Special Edition, the Pokemon X and Y 3DS XL. Really cool looking 3DS. This one is the Blue Special Edition. So here's a look at front of the box. I did pick this up at my local Walmart for the price of a regular Nintendo 3DS XL, about $200. This 3DS has 3D graphics and of course a 90% larger screen than a regular Nintendo 3DS. Of course, to play Pokemon X and Y, you have to have a 3DS or a 3DS XL, and the 3DS can play regular DS games, but to play the newer games, you have to have this 3DS with the awesome 3D graphics, which I will show here in a little bit. So here's a look at back of the box. So here we see all of the apps that are pre-installed in the Nintendo 3DS XL, like the Nintendo 3DS Camera, Nintendo 3DS Sound, Mii Maker, Street Pass, Mii Plaza, Nintendo eShop, AR Games, Face Raiders, and an internet browser. So let's go ahead and take this thing out of the box. So the first thing we have here is this little bag. It has the instruction manual, all the types of papers and stuff like that, safety information in it. So let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what's inside. The first thing we have are these AR codes, which I believe are good for the game on the main menu, like I mentioned earlier. Then we have an instruction manual in English, and then I believe French and Spanish. And then we have the actual book that has all of the information that you need to know about this 3DS XL. Then we have the charger, which is a light gray color, very similar to the one for my DSi. It might actually be the same thing, or the port might be the same. Looks very similar, if not the same. Now we get to the main attraction, the actual 3DS XL. And this thing looks sick compared to a lot of the other 3DSs, and I know my DSi had a really matte finish on it, wasn't shiny, didn't have any type of gloss. This thing is really bright, has a nice color gloss on it, really nice color overall. As we look at the back here, the stylus, just a plastic black stylus, nothing fancy there. Also on the back you can see the 3 starters for 6th gen, Froakie, Chespin, and Finnegan, and we also see that there's an X and Y pattern both on the front and the back, very vague in a darker color blue, but you can see it. There we have the charging port, the card slot, and of course we have the 2 cameras there on the front, the LR buttons, similar to the other DSs we have seen in the past. So now let's take a look inside and go ahead and start the 3DS. On the inside here, we have the home button, which will take you back to the home screen no matter really what you're on. You have the start and the select button. Now on the bottom, instead of having their own buttons on the side, we also have the regular A, X, Y, and B buttons. On the other side we have the joypad. Now we have a joypad and a crosspad with up, down, and left and right. Also the volume control is on that side, headphones bottom left, and we have the power button on the bottom right, and we have a 3D option on the top right, and a Wi-Fi option on the right, kind of in the middle. So I went ahead and started filling out some of these settings, set my language to English of course, and just filled out my username, stuff like that. After that, there's actually a 3D testing to where you can test the top screen 3D option. I actually recorded it here, but it didn't turn out really well. It's hard to record the screen with a camera anyway. And it's really hard to see, but it does kind of look like 3D, but to me it's kind of gimmickal, and it actually hurts my eyes a little bit. It just doesn't really look like true 3D. I just overall don't like the look of it, but it's not bad. If you can get really just like perfectly straight staring at it, it does look like 3D, but if you're off to the side any, it just ends up hurting my eyes. So let's go ahead and take a closer look here at the actual 3DS XL. Here's the menu, kind of similar to the DSi menu, but the graphics are a lot better, especially on the top screen when you have the like a card or the applications. Kind of little preview comes up, is really fancy and really nice looking, especially with the 3D on, if you can get the 3D graphics to actually look good. So here's a quick look through all the applications, and that is basically it. I hope you guys have enjoyed my unboxing of this special edition Pokemon X and Y Blue Nintendo 3DS. If you did, make sure you leave a like, and if you're here for the unboxing of Pokemon stuff, I do a lot of Pokemon stuff on this channel, so make sure you subscribe, and if you enjoy Beyblade, even better, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and until next time guys, thanks for watching.